The Defenders are getting a reboot under the Marvel Studios brand on Disney+. And it all seems to be happening sooner rather than later. So recent comments, recent reports, and well, things that people at Marvel Studios have now said literally point towards this. So let's talk about how they're setting up the Defenders and when we are probably going to be seeing this revival. So as most of you know, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is taking us deeper into the whole Defenders side of things. Now, of course, most recently at New York Comic Con, there was a leaked trailer for Daredevil Born Again, and Jessica Jones is heavily featured in the trailer's hype and marketing and what they've been talking about since, because she is the first Defender to return, because obviously Frank Castle doesn't count as a Defender, but it's rumored he will be down the road when they get to this. Now, of course, there's been plenty of hints and clues that we're going to get more Defenders from Mike Coulter, aka Luke Cage himself, to, of course, multiple other actors teasing that they want to return, whether it's somebody like Iron Fist, Finn Jones, or Colleen Wing herself, whoever it is, obviously something's happening, right? There's constant teases. Marvel Television as well has teased these plans and ideas. So looking at Daredevil Born Again Season 2, we can tell that they're planting the seeds. At the end of Season 1, they established that Daredevil's putting together a team. In Season 2, Jessica Jones is back. But we also know that at one point for Season 1, they wanted Echo to be in it, but that was sidelined due to, one, change of plans, but two, the actress getting pregnant. But now it seems like Season 2 of Daredevil Born Again is really going to set the base for the Defenders reunion. And we might know exactly when it's happening as well. So it's quite obvious that a small formation of what was the Defenders will happen in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Jessica Jones and Daredevil working together is already something that they're massively hyping up for this next season. But beyond that, again, Mike Coulter has hinted at being on the set or being around it. So again, make of that what you will. And it definitely sounds like he's going to be the next to return, with Iron Fist being the final original Defender. Now, what else we've had is Marvel Studios and Marvel Television talking about making everything canon. And they've specifically talked about how the events of those series will come back, that there's multiple elements that they're looking to bring back. So if you guys missed it recently, we had reports that Elektra is returning at the end of Season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Now, the last time we saw her was at the end of The Defenders, when her and Matt were both presumed dead. Now, of course, Matt returns in Season 3, but where's Elektra? Well, apparently, she is returning at the end of Season 2 to set up Season 3, which we know they renewed much later than most people wanted, but still, it's renewed and it's going to happen. So, what we're seeing now is Marvel Studios leaning into this, but Brad Winderbaum talked about how there's multiple things on the Netflix side of things that they still hope to get back to one day, and that Defenders is the one that fans keep asking about because there's a lot of fan favorite characters in there. Now, of course, Iron Fist is a fan favorite character, just not the way that Marvel Television handled him, unfortunately. But I think they've seen the reception to that character and him and how positively people responded to in their crossovers. So that's probably something that they're taking note of and looking at a possible Heroes for Hire. Whatever the case is, it's looking like a small Defenders reunion in Season 2 of Born Again, but that Season 3 is going to really be Daredevil putting together the whole team, because that's going to be happening, obviously, in close proximity to Secret Wars, and then after Secret Wars in this new Marvel unified sacred timeline continuity, that's when we're going to get the Defenders reboot. So if you're really thinking about this the correct way, which is how you need to, Season 3 of Daredevil Born Again will be slightly delayed because of production starting a little later by all accounts. Season 3 more than likely summer of 27. Then, of course, we got Avengers Secret Wars December of 27, leading us into 2028 for a potential Defenders reboot. So in case you guys missed it, it was Brad Winderbaum and Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, that stated, going forward, the plan will be one live-action Marvel Studios TV series a year. 2026 will be the last year where we really get a good amount of live-action content. This being Wonder Man, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, The Punisher Special, which doesn't count because it's just a special, like 1 hour, and then, of course, Vision Quest wrapping it all up. Going into the year after, Daredevil Born Again Season 3 in 2027. And while they're working on that and putting that out, possibly in summer, because it sounds like it's definitely going to be a little later than normal, this is when they can start production on the post-Secret Wars Defenders for what I would say is either summer or fall of 2028. And keep in mind, they keep saying one live action season a year. So they're not going to do Daredevil Season 4 and then go on and do Defenders in the same calendar year. Now, there are reports that they might do a Jessica Jones series, which again would make sense, but this goes back to the problem of one series a year. Now, what's interesting is that recently they talked about how they could push 2 series a year. So we could realistically see Daredevil Born Again Season 3, then a Jessica Jones interim, and then push back Defenders into late 28 or 29. Therefore, allowing Jessica Jones to also build up a little bit of the world, maybe bring back Luke Cage in that one, while Iron Fist is just straight up returning in the Defenders. And that way you kind of balance it out and you stagger things just enough so they don't seem like they're overcrowding their output on Disney+. And make no mistake about it, Disney Plus is going to need more content because there's already going to be a lack of content from the amount of stuff that they've canceled. And things like Alien Earth are going to be 2 to 3 years away for the next season, which again is still so far away that they're going to need content, and the Marvel stuff is going to be a lot cheaper to produce with the new, cheaper, grounded initiative. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.